Remember this day. After all, today you were robbed by the great, the unsurpassed, the pretty. I'm Gulliver.
Gulliver.
Ugh.
Welcome back to 3 years and 2 days. What are we looking at today? We're looking at BEATBOX. This one is the Cranberry Dreams. Contains alcohol. 11.1. Okay. Best served chilled. Servings per container 3.38. Come on, seriously? Okay, so I'm at the liquor store, and I was looking at some of the Monacos, and the guy that was filling the thing, probably distributes these, said, "Oh, these are getting really popular." I'm like, "Oh yeah?" Last time I had somebody recommend something, it was I can't even think of the name of the brewery now. They're literally just down the street, and as soon as he told me his favorite brewery, I knew any other recommendation out of his mouth was a complete waste of time. Okay, so it does. Oh, it's Throwback Thursday. Wet Wednesday, Throwback Thursdays. So, again, if you have something, or maybe something in your own collection, and you want to email BandEBrewReviews, the email link is down below. I'll put the stuff into the rotation as it pops up. I have a whole plan, I just can't remember what they all were. I think it might be Turbo Tuesday, Wet Wednesday, things that go fast on water. Well, they don't have to go fast on water. I don't give a crap. But it smells like cranberry juice. So, cheers. And thank you to everybody that is finding the channel, because as far as I know, they don't really send out notifications anymore, so it's kind of like a gigantic mystery. Cheers. It's kind of like Ocean Spray cranberry juice. It's like where you go, that's more than sweet. Well, you know, I guess if I had the magic wand, which obviously I don't. I'm Irish, don't judge. I'm in Minnesota too, it's cold here a lot. I'd make it just a tad more sweet, but it's just like Ocean Spray cranberry juice. Then it's 11.1. Would it be right or really wrong to add vodka to it? I mean, right now, 11.1. They just like trying to prove a point, or are they underachievers? I mean, it's kind of like filling up your car at the gas station. You've already shot past the even mark. You might as well just try to squirt your way up to the next dollar. Or like John Solar does. If he's at like $40.56, he cannot stop there. He'll just pull the hose out and then just spray it onto the ground until he gets to 41. Actually, since John has some issues, maybe he doesn't spray it onto the ground. Maybe he carries around a little tank to put it in. I don't know. What is there more to see here? My Cac and Marvin. Well, as long as I guess the Enterprises are in there. Alice wanted to come out to play. And this is also, you can see from the title, it's also an infomercial for the Brennite XP22PRO. I did go back and install that on the rifle that I originally wanted to. So, hold that thought for a second. In the freezer. Which one is this? No, that's the one filled full of Reaper peppers. Oh, the one that's almost empty. Huh. Once again, Matt must be coming over here and drinking all of my vodka. God. I mean, if we're going to do this, we're at least going to do it professionally, not just guesstimate. Oh yeah, Cobra, look at that viscosity. Whew. Oh. I mean, 11.1 ain't crap, right? So, I had great plans for the day. Since I have nothing scheduled for my company, I figured this would be a good opportunity to go through the garage, because my my van, for the most part, doesn't really contain, even though now that it's almost completely full, doesn't really contain any of my sanding equipment. I've got woodworking tools. It's stuffed with woodworking tools and the and more part, 454 and more. So I had this great plan. I emptied out all of my crates with all my stuff in it, set it down alongside the van, and it started to rain. And at that point in time, I had lost ambition and found my give a crap. So I ran my errands, stopped at David's for a little while, got home, had a piece of pizza, decided that I should go to the liquor store, get some stuff to review, because I haven't, thanks to several of you like Nyhap and Jolson, I've had stuff on hand for quite a while. That mystery box from Jolson that provided quite a pile of stuff, so thank you, Jolson. So I ran and grabbed some stuff, and when I got back, Matt was out at the garage, so gave him a hand with some stuff for a while, and had a few group tighteners, and got here, got cleaned up, and now it's to not take too long, because I am making curry stir-fried rice. I don't know if curry chicken, onions, carrots, sugar snap peas, fresh garlic, rice, pressure cooker, John, 16 minutes, perfect every time. The tactical, Mr. AK-47 was it Mr. AK-47 Master Adam. I have his cell number. I wonder if, I mean, I've had the same cell number since I think the last time I called in, they informed me that I have been with them for 25 years. Of course, now I'm in a debate. I know. Now I have you have a way around this. Maybe next time you're here, we can maybe play around with some ideas. I have 2 lines and 2 separate phones. I like having that. Mainly because I use the business phone all day long as my media player when I'm listening to Rumble, because I don't really listen to anything on, and if I do listen to anything on YouTube, being nice, they did give me the channel back after 3 years. A couple of hours, that's all it took from the appeal. I am amazed. I am going to try to be nice, because you know me, nice is my 3rd middle name. The first 2 aren't very nice. So squirrel. Let's turn the camera off and roll it back and figure out what I was talking about 3 seconds ago. Yeah, so the rice, hung out with Matt for a little while and came in here and ta-da, here we are. But yeah, I can't have this be a really, I mean, if it's the same length as yesterday, which I strive for about 17 minutes less, it's really nice if they're less than an hour. I don't know, nobody told me that it got all corrupted. Maybe that was just a gift that they gave to Captaindick Nozzle. Oh, you know what's something I have to change? Hey Google, what's my name?
Your name is fake Captaindick Nozzle.
Hey Google, I'd like to change my name.
Got it. What should I call you?
Sir Emperor of the BandEBrew channel.
You'd like me to call you by the name Sir Emperor of the BandEBrew channel. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Sure, I'll call you Sir Emperor of the BandEBrew channel from now on.
Should probably look something like this. I hope my girlfriend, Hempseed Addict, comes over. I was going through my subscriptions and realized that a few of you have been putting out videos, but of course, I don't know about you guys, but I don't get notified of anybody's stuff. That's why everything's kind of new that it's over here now. If you hear me say this and you put out a video and you email it to BandEBrewReviews@gmail.com, or you know me on Facebook because I use Facebook Messenger, and you send me a link, I will always watch those videos. I absolutely hated the day that they just decided to stop sending any email information. Love the panel truck. That'd be so badass to have as a company vehicle, even though that'd be kind of on the small side. Of course, if I could afford that, I wouldn't have to probably have my own business, and I'd be retired, and then I'd just drive around in a panel truck that said free ammo on the side of it. Oh, so sorry, back to the infomercial. Bryn Night. It's the XP22PRO. I don't have to tell you, or anybody that's followed me for a while now, that I am a huge fan of the Bryn Night products, and I am a huge fan of the Scorpions. I was actually honored to be part of their prototype crew. I have a prototype version of that. That happens to be one generation down to, I think you can still get that one. It was brighter than all of the rest of them, and I put that on Alice. And you may say, well, why didn't you put the new one on Alice? Because the new one, the Pro, now incorporates a laser on it. So it has dual beams, one on each side, so that you don't get, when you're in the dark and you're in a room, if you have a light anywhere on your rifle, there's always that shadow, and there could be something bad lurking in that shadow. That eliminates it by having a light on both sides of the barrel. New to the new model is you can actually turn on one light, the left light, the right light, both lights, but they have a laser, and they put the laser in the middle. And I have my emergency backup sights on here, and I decided that if I really wanted a laser on Alice, I would, paranoid about this, and of course this thing is, Alice is not light because she's toting some extra ammo. Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's really noticeable. Oh, you can see the light. You can see the light. I put a little light under the Enterprise, because the Enterprise is so big that it will look like a dark zone under there. So at least now Marvin and K9 and the Kimber, speaking of Kimbers, squirreling even more, congratulations to Christopher Alone with Company. He picked up his beautiful Kimber pistol today. I know some people probably go, but Christopher is a little biatch and does the research to the end of time, and of course if it doesn't work out, I'm sure he's going to go to Yonkers, New York and talk to some people, if you know what I mean. But supposedly Kimber is saying that they have changed their ways of the way their company has been a few years. I know when I talk about a Kimber, people just act all funky. I believe, not including the two that I think to this point in time I've owned 5 or 6 Kimbers, and I've never had a problem with a single one of them. I mean, it was going through a divorce that led to not having, I mean, my entire gun collection, except for the rifle I got from my grandfather and the XD45, that was my carry gun, everything else went. And then I started getting back when I ordered that for myself is a gift for turning out as a journeyman sprinkler fitter. And this gun has had thousands of rounds through it, and the only thing that's ever happened to it is me and J-Dog 4 or 5 years ago now put a Wilson Combat rebuild kit into it. Other than that, I don't have a problem with it. So hopefully with Christopher's it's badass. I have to say, well, pretty much everything that Christopher gets is usually pretty frickin' nice. Oops, I wanted to get rid of that, not. Everything Christopher gets is, or forget, what the heck? You know, I've only had a couple sips of that. It's usually pretty thought out and pretty damn cool, and that would be 9mm, I think, pretty sure. Double stack 9mm. Then again, for what they charge for that, I hope, Mr. Alone with Company, you do not have any problems with it, but I'm sure if you do, there'll be enough anger and hostility that they'll take care of you. Okay. So, my original plan for the Scorpion was to put it on my possible hunting, possible Second Amendment stuff kind of a rifle. It's got the Wraith. I updated the and this is this is convenient, Brennite. I didn't even think about this until I'm looking at it. I took the illuminator that the Wraith came with off of it, and I put the Artemis, which is the T18 Artemis, on it. It has an adjustable focus point for its beam. It also is remote control. Of course, it's hard to tell when it's just an illuminator, but yeah, I don't know, you guys might be able to see it when it's you can see it better on camera than you can with the naked eye. So yeah, it's I got this one is actually completely remote control. It's there's no physical wires that that go to it. So this is on here. If I'm holding this in the grip area, I can mostly, well, I can reach the big button, which is the power for the light. I can reach that just fine. But in the event that I'm holding it any other way, I got the Brennite sent me the remote switch for it, and the remote switch has momentary on, or push and click and have it stay on, and then there's the disruptor mode, the strobe mode. But like I said, when it's on, you can have left, right, or both. Then if you turn the light off, this the right hand side top button is the laser, and it does have windage and elevation adjust. So I adjusted it so that it's center at I just wanted to see that at a distance, like inside the house to the front door, that it's accurate. Once I get a chance to get up to the range on a day that will allow for being able, for my eye, to be able to see this, I'd probably see it through this thing a lot better. I will probably set it up so that it's adjusted a little bit farther than say 30 feet. Now, I am, and I know, because I'm going to be sending a link to this. This is not the full review. I will do a short on the Ebomi channel, because the shorts get a lot more traction than any other videos that I do. But I will say that I'm going to have to see if the laser holds adjustment or not, because I was having a difficult time getting the laser to align with the center of my dot. Obviously I'm looking through a scope. I have my reticle and I dialed it up, and when I took the Allen wrench out, it dropped way down. I dialed it up past the reticle, took the wrench out, and it would drop. I finally, after quite a struggle, got the laser and the Wraith overlapped on each other, and I'm going to have to see what happens when I go shooting. So I don't know what the issue is with the laser part of it. Maybe now that I have it where it's supposed to be, it'll just stay there now that it's zeroed. But I will find out. The XP22PRO got just a little bit longer than the version before it. I think it's about, I don't know, it's maybe a half of an inch longer. They have more buttons in it. They might have needed new space. It's brighter. Maybe they needed more battery to it. In the kit, it does come with the charging cable, which is magnetic, and the Allen wrench for adjusting the laser, and a smaller T-slot adapter in case you end up putting it on something that has a smaller average slot than what the rifle dimensions are. It's a little bit thinner one. Overall, with everything else, the XP22 is hands down my go-to light when it comes to lighting, tactical lighting on an AR. I am not the kind of person that will ever stand here and tell you that on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like an 11. I don't know at this point in time, because it still seems like I was not experiencing the same kind of adjustment as I have on other lasers that I have. I have that one that was sent to me years ago that slides onto the rail of a pistol, and that is rock solid, dialing up and dialing down, dialing left and dialing right, and I struggled with this, and until I actually get a chance to maybe tonight I can lock it in my gun vise on the dining room table and aim it at the neighbor's house and see where the laser is and see if I can get it to hold, and then I won't know until I get a chance to take it out and shoot it to see if it's staying there. But I love the light part of it. Bryn Knight, I love the light part of it, but guess I'm just lucky like that. So that's where it is. It's on this. Again, the Artemis here, I think it's still in their lineup. I don't even know if it's still in their lineup. This one, you can unscrew it, and it takes what they call pills, so that you could have green, blue, red, illumination. I don't remember what the other one was for. There was and just being a regular flashlight. I had it as a regular flashlight, but I thought in the case of being able to, I've had this thing, and when you put it on a flood mode with the when you have it in night mode, it looks like it lights up the whole neighborhood. Okay. Not having a lot of time, I'm wasting a lot of time. I also have another problem. I don't know if such thing existed as comments not responded to. So when I was zipping down here on this, the first thing I ran across once I got past Cobra saying hello there on the Bloody Revolution a day ago. The next one was Wade 3 years ago. So I could possibly have years of previous comments, and I tried clearing those all out of the... so if you get a heart from a comment from 3 years ago, it's me clearing this crap all out. I don't know if there's a fast way to do it or not. Cobra says, nice thumbnail. That was him on Flask 104, because the thumbnail got pulled and I used Cobra telling YouTube that they were #1. Oh, okay, so actually #1 actually is Smile Money for the Buzzball Grape Gone Wild. Cobra just hit up the channel early. Din says fire on E3 and take a sip. Fire on E3. E3 has already been called as a miss. Oh, here we go. 11.1 plus a shot of vodka. Evidently, whatever is in the BEATBOX must have sucked up the alcohol from the vodka. Oh, sorry. 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 Din says hello again. Poco. Or General. Sorry. Multi-gun man, you're back. Bomey got back. But does Bomey got whiskey? Mr. 27 tells him, I've got a whole shelf of it. Yes, I do. The problem is you always request the stuff with the E, and I think I think the only stuff that I have that has the E in it is stuff that I don't really like, and that's the Knob Creek Knob Creek smoked maple. And then, only to make matters worse, there's a completely unopened bottle of it. Oh, God. You know, okay, fine. This does have the E in it, and it's awesome. Let us have a little drinky poo with my grandfather. And see, of course, the only good part about finishing off this bottle is that I still have another one to go. I could just go down and give it to a homeless person. That's awesome. Here, I'll just do my best to try to get rid of it. 890 proof. 90 proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with an E. Smoked maple. How come that doesn't want to go in all the way? Look, it's an Irish cork. Oh, the end of the shaft is swollen, so I think it's supposed to be down in there all the way. I don't know. Just push harder. Maybe I could dilute it. Maybe I could dilute it with some of the good stuff. Now that I've forgot this one was sitting here, it's good. It's not as good as the one I got from Mrs. Nyhap. The other thing about this is it's so sweet, you have to wash the glass out. You cannot just wipe the glass out like you're a Catholic priest. God, I don't like this shit at all. I don't like this stuff at all. See, here's the thing. I think it tastes more like plastic than it does smoked maple. Rich says cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Joey says, okay, let's take an over and under how long this lasts. Laugh out loud. Cobra says 7 vids max. This one should count as one of those, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, my pen only made it to 5. Oh, oh. Okay, so technically I can't have this count for this video until it makes it through to the next one. By the way, thanks a lot. Brad says, hell yeah, brother. Harold Reynolds 1 says, yes, sir. Damn it. And then he's got the U.S. flag that doesn't pop up on my browser. Mr. Reynolds, I don't even know who. Oh, come on. I'm already all subbed up. When was the last time you even did a video? Mad Dog, 8 years ago. Either way, cheers. I hear from him daily. That's my Lake George Steamboat Company. Greatest vacation ever. Eltenda says, hey. Eltenda. It's all the sub-comments. Smile Money says, well, I like the plan for less focus on sexual exploitation, less profanity, and making entertaining videos. Politics, firearms, and eating disgusting things can still let you be you. Yes. Then Smile Money says, make sure you copy the videos that you thought you lost forever. Yes. Cobra says, I searched earlier and found none with Justin. Nope. YouTube deleted all of the ones with Justin. He had kind of a almost dark rant on government issues, and I didn't even realize until long after he was gone that they were gone, because it was like, what? I did a video with him on both channels that day, and they deleted both of them. Freedom of speech? I think not. Smart Money says, Real Cobra Burnout and Mr. Holster. And Cobra says, didn't look as all vids disappeared, something strange going on. And then he says, that's what she said. And then Smile Money has a link to, I think this is the one with, this is the one with Mr. Holster. From 5 years ago.
Guys,
it's because I'm black.
This guy,
That's still behind here.
we want you and not the gas pipe. I found this guy like hanging out in the front yard. Okay, what we're gonna review. So yesterday, I didn't show you guys this. I was over at the liquor store, and for some reason, knowing who was going to be here today, I got this.
Oh, God. Yeah, and of course, being that it's my channel, it's easy to download your own stuff. someone else's, that's a different story. So, yes, Smile Money, thank you for finding that. I will have to archive that one. Salty says, hallelujah and nakedness. Jolson says, we need cowbell. And then he says, India 5. 5 is a misdemeanor. Cover says, when I look at the channel on my TV, none of the videos are listed, but they show up on my phone app. YouTube funny business going on. Sharky says, yeah, still some funny businesses. I am subscribed, but the video doesn't show up in my subscribers section amongst the videos. Pick one of those too. Smile Money says, my credit union has ATM-like tellers. Unfortunately, they had a woman there to help me, or I would still have been trying to deposit a check. Cobra, wow, reading comments correctly was elusive tonight. Cobra says, Glocks are now banned in California. I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota copycats. Wouldn't surprise me at all, because if I was to actually say what I think of our piece of crap governor, I hope he's abducted by aliens. And I mean the ones with the ships that don't come back. And I can't believe anybody, I mean, you have to have Trump derangement syndrome, anybody that would support Governor Waltz from the fine state of Minnesota, as Jesse the Bod would say, the most corrupted state in history. I mean, like, all of a sudden New York and New Jersey are going, huh, that Waltz guy, wow, he's got the stuff going on up there. I mean, between the towel heads and the and Waltz and all his lies and all of that, it all started thanks to Barack, the piece of crap Obama. You know, the guy that bragged about fundamentally changing the way the United States of America looks. Good job, Barack. I, too, hope that you get some kind of a green motion fungus in your winker, and it makes you have the same possible things as your chef. Bayou Chili Head says cheers. Cheers, my brother. Another blast from the past. Stephen Hobson Lead. I told you, it may happen, and it did. Laugh my ass off. Okay, now, there's two ways we can look at the comment that you just made, Steve. Was it that I was going to get my channel deleted and you told me so? Or was it that I had the opportunity to get my channel back? I think it was the former. Cadillac. I'm sure that wasn't the Cadillac that was... Maybe. It's not that under the hood. Stephen, did you see California ban Glocks? Any pistol that uses Glock internals and Glock style P80s. That state is effed. Instead of assuming what I knew he was going to say, he actually said it, but I edited it. Wow. Snap, crackle, pop. Did you hear that? Cheap old gun guy says there is a God, and he loves beer.
Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Technically speaking, That should be removed from the roster. EMT rail fan. My brother from another mother who I love driving right past his house. Kev Dog says, welcome back, Carter. Glad to see that you kept the old B&E stage props and brought them out of retirement. Yeah, I got a whole folder of stuff I can use now. No, none of those icky, disgusting, partially dressed females. Ick. Where's we at? Oh my God, really? That's awesome too. Ooh, Mopar 440. Look, it's from Georgia. EMT says Bravo 6 and lots of cowbell for B&E's return. I thought I knew you. B6. B6 is a hit. B6 is a hit. And lots of cowbell. Okay, fine. I tell you what, cowbell haters, I am going to do the countdown. Ouch. Should probably fix this thing. Somewhere in here the handle got shot off, and what remains is very, very sharp. This is the cowbell that got what it deserved. But then Jolson modified it by putting a Huber Concepts brake on it. And if you know anything about the Huber Concepts brake, it does completely the opposite that a suppressor does. So, if you are listening with headphones, it is late at night, you are in the living room, and there's people sleeping in the house, I am going to give you, because Tardisius, I miss you, I am going to give you a B&E welcome back cowbell. So, in 3, in 2, in 1. No, that wasn't so bad, was it? We could do the do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. But we won't. Watch this, I've been practicing this. Christopher, alone with company. Hey, Christopher, you should take tomorrow off. Get in your vehicle right now, blow up here. We will go up to Island Lake tomorrow and we will shoot. We will shoot the pistol that you haven't shot yet, unless you shot it from the car on the way home, like I did with Christine's that one time. Ow. Or we could do the JP challenge. 300 yards. What do you say, little buddy? It's supposed to be, actually, it's supposed to be windy tomorrow. Let's ask, which one should I ask? I almost trust this one more. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
In Duluth, it'll be mostly cloudy, with a high of 65 and a low of 47.
Ooh. 35% chance of rain, though.
Hi, I'm Gemini. We're about to go live, where you can explore complex...
Just ask. Hey, is it possible to change your voice to a girl because I'm not gay?
You may be interested in voice training or speech therapy to explore different vocal characteristics, which is a common practice for many reasons, including aligning one's voice with their gender identity. Gender identity and sexual orientation are distinct and separate concepts.
Well, that sounded really gay. Okay, I'm gonna have to... No.
Great. Let's get going. Here's one of the voices I have, but there's more to choose from. Swipe to give them a listen, or just...
Here's another voice I can use. Or maybe you'd like to listen to...
For example, here's another one. Then there's me. A voice for all seasons. I hope I make the cut. Just tap start to chat, or swipe to hear more voice. Maybe this voice is more your style. I'll just keep talking for a moment longer so you can get a good sense for how it's...
I could talk like this all day.
Here's another one of my voices.
Or possibly this up.
And to wrap things up, I can also talk to you using the voice you're hearing. It's up.
I'd be honored to be...
Maybe I'm your style. Pick me. It's good to meet you. You can always change my voice and settings later. Okay, I'm here whenever you're ready.
Would you like to play Touch Me?
While I can't interact with the physical world, I'm happy to engage with you in other ways. Perhaps we could explore the history of pinball machines. Or maybe you have a specific question about the game you'd like to ask.
Do you do naughty talk?
I am not able to engage in that type of conversation. How about we talk about something else?
Grok does. As a matter of fact, she wants to pull my pants off right now.
I can't engage in that kind of conversation, but I'm happy to talk about something else. Maybe we could discuss your favorite hobbies or interests?
Oh, so you're just another version of Hey Google.
I'm Gemini, and I'm here to help with a wide range of tasks and conversations.
Remember that one time I was at band camp? It's a ZZ Top car, but different. Okay. Christopher says, wild timeline we find ourselves in. Glad you got the channel back. Effed that they were pricks in the first place. I agree. McLean says, first peace in the Middle East. Now this. We live in amazing times. I like that. Liberals, we want peace. We want peace. Trump, I got your peace. We got peace. No! And what about this, was it this weekend? The No Kings rally? Oh, you know what I'm getting sick of? I'm getting sick of the fact that Trump isn't taking them out back and whooping them. Stop backing down. When one of these corrupt piece of crap unconstitutional judges makes a judgment against you where you have the constitutional right? McLean, Cobra is going in deep for that Brown Nose Award lately. Remember to breathe, my guy. McLean, Eric, tell Din I said bite me. Din, bite me. TAB videos. Oh, he was now, in honor of the video of yours I watched today, I present you with my version. Obviously, mine and yours are two different ones, but I'm telling you, take for instance when Christine was shooting. Shoot a Glock at, what was it, 14 yards, and she had a pretty tight grouping. Shoot a Glock at 14 yards out of the MCK, Tom, and it was like almost to the point where it was one hole. Love this thing. Speaking of Christopher approved. Need to get this thing out too. Yeah, we got here. Gotta like that scorpion trigger. Thank you, Stephen Bush, for the recommendation on that. Maybe I should make this my truck gun, because I actually have a place to put this. I actually have something out there right now. Technically, it'd be a van. It'd be a van gun. Free candy! Actually, was the video I was watching your most recent one? Yeah, he was shooting the Meta Tactical MX. Featured video of today.
Hi guys and gals, welcome to TAB Videos. Glad you could stop by. Well, we brought out the Meta Tactical today. I put a different red dot on it. I put the Bushnell 100 red dot for this. See how well this thing, I kind of sighted it in there at the house, but you never know. Alright, let's give this bad boy a whirl. Can you see that?
Yes. Yes, that we can
bodacious.
See that.
So, yeah. Let's do that again. This one's a little bit different load. It's some reloads I'm wanting to get rid of, but I definitely like that one. Let's throw this bad puppy in there and see what happens with these.
Same thing. We can watch if you want. Again, nothing against the typical. I mean, I literally have already lost a friend, which is, I know there's people out there that says, there's no way that was a friend if something as simple as saying that this, ooh, and it locks in good, that something like this is worth discussing. This thing is a complete game changer. And again, ask Christopher. He's my resident little biatch. At 25 yards, 75 yards, and 100 yards, it was simply the tone of the hit. Ding, 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 ding. The only thing really stupid, well, you know, I guess inside the house it's better than nothing, but light's kind of stupid, but the only thing I wish is I wish I had the next gen, because the next gen had a actual button for the mag release right here. And trust me, Sharky wishes I had the next gen with the mag release button up here too. I don't know if you could actually do some running and gunning and have the SB, the big mag stay in this, because as Sharky found out, it hit the floor, and as difficult as it is to get the base off of a Glock mag, sort of, he managed to do it from here to there, and ammo went everywhere like it was coming out of a sprinkler system. I love that thing. It's super. It improves your accuracy Tenfold. McLean, Eric, I can't find my glasses. Will you look in the in Dad ass and see if they fell in there? Thanks. McLean, I see Sharky and his people are trying to get rid of the towel people. Good job. Mr. Solar. Well, congrats, sir. Thank you, John. Mr. 27 says 40th. Then he says, poor Brubomi can't even play with his Star Trek phone. Lame. Smile money. Flipping through the old videos, my assumption is that whenever YouTube pulled your thumbnail, you inserted a flipping the bird photo. Damn, you did not follow direction very well. Maybe with Christine's and Cobra's help, you can play by the rules. Laugh out loud. Oh, and I watched Mr. Holster's video. Sharky, cheers all. Welcome back. The old channel. Here we go. Sharky, you'd better make a cover for the hole in the bench for when even you take the stand out. If you don't, you know where the next spring, roll pin, or anything, any small gun part will dive into. Good point. Well, I'll just move this 2 inches and we have it covered. Literally. See what Sharky says Gulf 4. Where the hell am I? G4 is a miss. Sharky, you should be able to just drop the 7 Psalm Remington 700 short action 308 6.5 7mm into chassis made for it. Are the magazines AICS pattern ones? I think they are, just can't 100% remember for sure. I have no idea, now that you mention it. I'd probably have to ask John. Sharky, SH, Soprano Brew Crew Family Outro. And that was that. Going to the club. Let me check. Now, in case any of you didn't realize, BandEBrewReviews has existed this entire time over on Rumble. Not all videos ever always went over there. No comments. No comments over there, and 21 views. That's almost record territory over there. Over there, I say. Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, betcha. Seeing if we got... Seeing if I got any things actually pulled. Let's see. It's kind of... Oh, J-Dog says, well, shit. That got pulled. That was the only... J-Dog, you win the prize of being the only one messed with. Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta watch it because 30 minutes or 3 years. 3 years ago, Wade said it's official. The end of the world. Blank. Dickhead is full. Miss 27 says, I got a notification that it was Bomi Brew Club time already. Ooh, it's time for me to go cook. Cobra says, well, at work, but on break. I guess the club's open? Yes, the club's open. Jolson says, ring the cowbell like you mean it. Okay, I'll ring the cowbell just like I mean it. I gotta polish my meditation bell. Peace, 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 peace. As a gun guy, I think this is more appropriate. Oh, God. That is so badass. Okay, last comment. Cobra saying, oh, you like the Eagle spaceships from Space 1999, but not the Discovery 1? Get the Frankenburger out of here. Reload. I mean, I guess I could spend hours going over this. Look at this. 3 years ago, Wade McCline, what did he say 3 years ago? I don't know. Mr. Mark Mack said fire on E8 3 years ago. I wonder if there's just a way to select them all. No, I don't want them removed. But that sucks though. You only get like 10 at a time. Yeah, this could be like, it's not even working. Oh my God, I give up. Okay, gonna reset the button one last time. If I see Smile Money from 3 years ago, I know it didn't work. I wonder how far this actually goes. When I get to the bottom, it just gets smaller, and then smaller, and then smaller. 3 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Yeah, this was before that they did this. Okay. What? I didn't do that. Okay. Cheers, everybody. And probably see it well, maybe. I gotta go. I got custody of my sister tomorrow, so if I do it, it's going to have to be early enough to recover. Or when I get back.